Good evening. Welcome to Portland Metro Records presents Off the Record. Today you'll notice I'm sporting another t-shirt. It's a band out of Boston called Cruel Miracle. I know it's Portland locals only, but when a band out of Boston, the home of Aerosmith and Extreme, sends you a t-shirt and says, please wear this for us, I gotta wear it. So shout out to those guys. If you're a band out there that wants to get your t-shirt on this robust frame, send it to Portland Metro Records and let's get you on the air. Today I have some great folks. This is Cherrybomb 13. I've got Mike Bomarino, Kimberly Braze, and Vincent Manzella. So great to see you all here today. A lot of stuff been going on with you guys. We go back a year now, is it?
Yeah, something like that, a year.
We all met, just so y'all know, we did a show together. It was a double bill at a place called the Double Treble. Not Double Trouble, but we were Double Trouble. We drank like Double Trouble. It was a good night for bad decisions. And the nice thing was, right after that show, the bar promptly closed. We literally just tore the place down. It was a good time.
We sure did.
And since then, you guys have opened for Tracy Guns, Faster Pussycat, the Vince Neil sponsored Motley Crue cover band Motley 2, and now I hear you guys are up for a video award. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we're up for Music Video of the Year 2017.
Nice.
And it's Action on Film Festival down in California.
Wow.
And so really neat deal. A lot of really neat people. We got accepted into the AOF, and they really like our stuff. So we submitted a CD and a soundtrack, and we're working on the video right now. So this summer up until June-ish probably we'll be filming.
That's great.
And all over. I'm not sure what the exact locations are going to be yet, but we're kind of working on a script. We're working with a screenwriter and a couple different guys that have done this for the past few years for AOF anyway. So,
that's amazing.
And the guy that's producing the video for us has done, last year was the winner.
Oh, wow.
So
you're getting a full-on Hollywood treatment out of this.
Full-on Hollywood treatment.
That's
awesome.
great.
Drinking red wine and everything.
So now, Kimberly, how did Cherrybomb 13 come to be? Tell me about it.
Well, Michael here needed a bass player, so I jumped right in. And then we met Vinny.
Yeah, we met through a mutual friend. We both had music stores, and he would, he's actually a lifelong friend of Michael's, and he had just happened to wander in my music store one day, and we got to talking, and then we were Facebook friends, and then he had mentioned that his childhood friend was looking for a drummer, so I got a hold of him through Facebook, and then took the trip out because I live out in the Dalles, so I took a trip to Portland and to try out, and I guess I had the look.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It all clicked.
When I first saw him on Facebook, I'm like, oh, he's got some potential. And then we find out they both have a music store and they have the same birthdays.
Nice.
Yeah, which is rare because it's a really
When's
rare
your birthdays?
birthday. January the 18th.
Nice. So you guys just turned 22.
Yeah,
That's right.
Sweet.
Yep.
Sweet.
The only celebrity I know of
Going
is
backwards.
Kevin Costner with the same day. I don't know anyone else that has that day except for Michael.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I don't think I've ever met anybody either who had the same birthday.
That's cool. So in regards to the music that you guys write, I mean, in my mind, it kind of takes me, it's a modern sound, but it takes me back to my 80s roots, so to speak. I think of, like when I hear you take leads, I think of George Lynch a little bit. It's kind of got that Dokken feel to me.
Yeah.
And, Kimberly, you've got this amazing bass line that you're laying down, and it's just totally locked in with Vincent. Was that something kind of all organic? Did that kind of all click at once, or is that something that you all worked at?
Yeah, it just, we work on the songs relentlessly, but it kind of happened. I've been in a lot of groups for a lot of years. It's always kind of, something has never been right, or it just, and we kind of have a natural knack at, we just sound good together. It just kind of worked.
That natural groove.
Yeah. So and our personalities are all the same. We get along really good. So
That's cool.
that's kind
Same
of
music
important.
backgrounds.
That's
yeah,
fun.
I grew up playing, Aerosmith, Ted Nugent, all the, the big players. I played in a cover band for years and years, and Vincent does too. He plays in different cover bands too. And, we've done it for years, 39 years, something like that.
That's great.
Yeah, he's the writer. He writes all the songs.
So you're the
And,
the mastermind
Then
behind
we
it
just
all.
kind of, we roll from that and
I bought a
master it.
recorder about 15 years ago, and that's all she wrote. Then I started recording. The minute I had
Nice.
it, I started testing things. So
Nice.
I figured out some tricks. I read a lot and kind of a techie, so I figure out little deals all the time. Always looking for an edge. In today's business, you have to be, everybody's got the look and everybody's got the music already, and you gotta have a little edge to get noticed.
You definitely
Something.
do.
There's a lot of young kids out there that are well funded, and a lot of bands that have it together really good. It's a fight,
Yeah.
to make yourself known. And nowadays there's so much media. It's completely, there's thousands and thousands of bands. There's 5,000 bands in Portland.
Yeah, it's tough to even know where to start as far as your marketing goes. Where have you found your presence to be really, really clicking for you?
Well, social media is really, that's the main thing. And, and we have a lot of friends. Kim has a network of friends behind her
Sure.
with her cat business. And, it's kind of a unique
Kitty
thing.
peeps.
And she's got her kitty peeps. And there's a force to be reckoned with
Yeah.
these ladies.
A lot of cat owners out there too.
Yeah, just everybody.
Well, they're not
She's-
only ladies.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Sure.
But
Right.
there's some pretty upfront ladies, though.
Yeah.
And come out on the internet. They don't hold back at all. They're ruthless.
Yeah, so like we're planning on venturing out,
Yeah.
going on tour this summer,
Good deal.
and I have so many kitty people backing me up for all my kitties. I don't know who to pick.
So where are you going to be? Where are some spots you want to hit this summer?
Well, we're going to be in California, so we kind of want to hit California circuit. We want to do the Vegas thing, maybe. I've got some friends in Vegas. I have a friend that dances in Vegas, and he works for one of the main hotels.
Oh wow,
So I kind of have an in there with him a little bit. And
that's great.
trying to get, we're pretty much looking for some kind of producer to produce us. And, we do not have a manager yet either. So those are things that we're always considering.
So maybe this summer will be your year to get that.
Yeah,
you know?
something's gonna happen. you
Yeah.
know.
I mean, the video awards coming for you. You're getting some nice top line billing with national acts.
We have a possible
So-
tour coming up with a big band.
Good.
It's not for sure, nothing's in stone, but it's kind of looking like it might happen.
Great.
And a really good, 100-show tour. So, if we're able,
There you go.
we'll
Yeah,
do
we
it.
made an impression.
So,
Good.
So
So Vincent, what started you on drums? Where did it all begin for you? Was it Joey Kramer? Was it Charlie
Probably
Watts?
Bonzo,
Yeah.
probably. I didn't started out playing the guitar, but I think after my third try in a high school garage band, there was 20 guitar players, 15 bass players, and no drummers. So
drummer.
I think I just took up the drums just so I could get in a band.
Nice.
And then you just, by myself in the garage or in the shed or wherever I could stick those drums together with and
That's
Make
what
some
you went
noise.
for.
wail with the old cassette tapes and the old
Yep.
Walkman.
Yep, that's the way we all did
Go
it.
back,
Or Sony Walkmans or records.
right?
stop,
Walkman
go,
was
stop,
easier
go,
because you
stop,
could handle
go.
it right there where you were. If it was the record, you have to get up and go
Yep.
start it over.
That's the truth. And then Kimberly, did you come into bass fairly late, or was it something
No,
that
well,
you've been
I've-
pursuing your whole life?
I've been playing all my life. I had my first bass when I was 16.
Wow.
I just took a major long break. Got into the animal thing, became an animal specialist, and then I met Michael, and I was a little rusty, and I said,
Yeah.
well, I'll play bass. He's like, oh, I don't know. Okay, sure, whatever. And then I just tore it up.
Nice.
Did too.
So how did you two meet? Because you guys are actually kind of a Portland area rock royalty couple. In case my audience doesn't know that, these guys
Yeah.
these guys are a thing. So
Oh, it's really funny. It's a really funny story because I was really sick of my friends. And, they're just, I don't know. I wanted to see what kind of other people were out there. And they know who I'm talking about. But so I just got on Craigslist, and I've never done this before, and I went down like people and things, and Michael was on there looking for friends, rocker friends, and this and that, and just for something to do. And I replied. He thought I was fake, but I wasn't fake because I showed up.
I was actually looking, for years I had.
I wouldn't recommend it,
yeah, there's a lot of
We got lucky.
I wasn't looking for a boyfriend or a relationship or
that's cool.
even a band, but it just happened that way.
I was looking for a girl that was into rock and roll, and I actually made a whole list, like this phenomenal, like 30 things that you had to have to be. I wasn't like desperate or anything. I just listed all. It was kind of anal. I didn't think I was going to get anybody to, but she
checked all the boxes.
Checked all the boxes, and and we still didn't meet for a
It
long
was the
time.
weirdest thing.
We
Yeah.
And you've been
talked,
stuck with them ever since.
Yep.
We talked for months before we
That's
actually
great.
ever met.
Yeah, our first date, my car broke down.
Oh,
So
I fixed it.
yeah.
there you go.
So,
She
yeah,
fixed
it
you.
was-
You fixed her car. It was a good trade.
Yeah, it was.
And
I
got a
told
bass
her
player.
I had my music shop. I said, well, if you don't like me, just turn around and walk out. So I saw her coming, like, how could you miss her?
Yeah.
You can't. I saw her coming a mile away, so I was waiting at the door for her. And she walked in, I was like, wow, and I don't know, she gave me a real strange look too, kind of. It was just kind of
That's sweet.
and we found out that we have similar allergies.
Yeah.
So we have to
pretty
eat.
much saved his.
She
life
saved
there.
she saved me, saved my
Yeah.
life. I
That's
was
great.
completely was allergic to MSG a lot, and I was eating all kinds of different foods.
All the wrong
All
stuff.
the wrong stuff. I was
Yeah.
jacked up all day long, every day.
Yep.
So when I met her, I kind of got on the right diet. Man, I feel so much better.
Good for you.
Don't have sore muscles all the time. There's just so many things,
Yeah.
that your food, does for you. And
That's great.
so, yeah, so it's kind of we're a pair made in heaven.
That's cute. So now, you guys also used to have a pet store a music store that was also
/pet.
/pet store. And funny story, and I don't know if you remember this, but I actually met you guys the summer before we actually all played together.
Oh.
So what happened was I was working at a phone store just down the street, and I popped in to see what kind of guitars y'all had, and I bought some strings and a Cherrybomb 13 lighter. And I've still got the
Sweet.
lighter floating around in my music case somewhere. I'll have to dig it out and take a picture of it. But the funny part was, I think you guys were getting ready for band practice at the time when I walked in. It was kind of like probably about 5, 6 at night. So yeah, it was just kind of funny how it all came circle. A year later, we ended up sharing a stage, and now here we are sharing another stage.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what's your next recording project? Do you have some new singles that you're working on at this time?
Well, we're working on one of our audios for our music video that we're doing for the AOF is Alone Tonight. So we've been in the studio over at Portland Music Studio, which is a great guy. I recommend Rex to everybody because he's really good. He's got a great studio, great atmosphere. And he really knows what he's doing. I mean, he really gets down to business. So we've been over there. Vincent laid some tracks, and Kim laid some tracks, and I laid some tracks, and I'm be finishing the vocals this week probably.
Nice.
And then we're gonna master it and see what we come up with. And it's turned out really good so far. So
That's cool.
good
That's real
tracks.
cool.
So
Right on.
and then that'll go on the video, and we're kind of getting ready to. We're gonna do a new CD mixed by Portland Music Studio. So, you
Nice.
know, I have a lot of confidence in him to produce a really good. He does a lot of big people, so
Sure.
he's got a nice setup.
That's
So,
great.
Yeah.
That's exciting stuff.
So we're going to be doing that real soon. Just it's systematic. It's over a month's time. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, you got to
going in,
build it in
so-
layers. It's like a
Yeah.
cake.
Yeah.
Got to get those ingredients just right.
It's not going to be done in one day, but you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, we
but-
need to get some more songs rolling. The Miss Mary show, she's been asking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we need to get some songs done for her. You know, we're on every Monday and Thursday.
And then you guys were just on a radio show recently, wasn't it? Was it Raw Dog?
Raw Dog.
Raw Dog.
Law
How was that
Dog.
or Law Dog?
Law Dog. You got me confused.
How was that experience? Was it fun?
Yeah, that was fun.
time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, interesting fellas there.
Nice.
We played with the band that he manages.
Oh, okay.
Mandamus.
Mm-hmm.
And we did the interview, and he's a really nice guy.
Cool.
He even got up there and tried to sing a little bit himself.
How did that go over?
I don't know. I just took a picture of it.
Now I know, Mike, you're chiefly the singer. Have either of you done any singing for Cherrybomb 13 as well, or no?
I've done a tiny bit of backup vocals.
Yeah.
As you can see, I have a very strange voice.
She's great. She's like Fergie. She can sing, but I'm just, you know, it's just a matter of, you know, I've done it for 30 years.
Well,
And
singing and playing bass is kind of a tall order, anyways. It's a different
yeah,
animal.
you know, they're off. So you really have to fight your vocals to get them out, and then your
Yep.
bass kind of suffers. It's really hard. It's one of the hardest instruments to play and sing
Yeah.
because it's not on one all the time.
I hear
I'm
ya.
working up to it, you know.
So this is kind of, I just thought of this because y'all are phenomenal musicians. So I'm going to ask each one of you, if you could tell somebody who's learning their instrument right now, what would they do as a beginner? What do you recommend? So I'll start with Vincent down here.
Practice 3 hours a day.
That's it?
Practice, practice, practice.
And then when
3
you think
hours
you've
a day,
practiced enough, practice some more.
When you're done practicing, stay in school.
Yeah. And how about you?
I have 4 hours minimum. That's what he taught me.
Are you saying that he's underachieving over here?
Yes.
Come on, Vincent. Step it up.
I'm constant motion, so I got 4 limbs to move. So
There
3
you
is
go.
for
No,
me.
4 hours a day. Like, here's my ninja instructor right here. I might as well had 2 buckets of water going up the stairs up and down.
Yeah.
And instead it was the bass. You know, pretty much play till your fingers bleed.
Yep.
And just keep going.
There you go.
Gotta get your music down, and then you know it. You
And
can
when
do it in
you're-
your sleep.
When you're,
You know how
when
it
you're
is.
sleeping, when you're in the car, wherever you are, you can have that beat. You can figure out songs, and you get better just thinking about it.
Sure. Yeah,
So-
certainly. Certainly.
Try to have fun with it all the time, because once it starts to getting to where it's not fun,
Yeah.
then you start losing what it's about. So
Yep.
having a good time is the main thing, I think.
Definitely.
I'd say if you're really serious about learning music, you know, I teach a music theory like class that's kind of a quick, steady one class thing that teaches you all your scales and all your keys and how it works. There's a little system.
Yeah.
You know, I've been teaching this for years, and it's actually kind of a secret, and it's, you know, it's whole, half. And once I show you how it works, I mean, it's the first, literally, when you open up the music book, it's the first page.
Yeah.
They tell you what to do. The rest of it is exercises that guys have worked out and done themselves.
Yeah.
Most of the books you read, there's no like Bible of guitar. There's nobody that learned everything and knows everything and wrote a book. There's none of that. They're just people that play guitar and they wrote a book. And this is how they like to do it. So, I mean, you know, music is designed to use there's keys that are like throwaway keys you can still use, and they work and they're in key, but they're not like perfect.
Yeah.
You don't have that wow factor, you know. So you just have to learn your music theory, you know,
Yeah.
is where it's at. When you learn that, the real basics to music theory, it's going to take your brain about 10 years to kind of process it and use it fluently. So start now. Don't wait
Yep.
for your 20-year player and then go, oh, God, I really have to figure out what an A minor is because I've never figured it out before.
Yep.
Well, you have been like, you're behind.
Yeah.
So, and there's a trick to guitar. Every stringed instrument on the planet has a little trick. And your fingers go really easy where they're supposed to go, and they go naturally where they already are.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to try that hard. And it's, it is a style. It's kind of the Lynch style, but it is a 4-finger method. Most guys that I watch play guitar play with 3. They play with the 3-finger method.
Yeah.
And there is a 4-finger method that gives you more stretch.
A little more fluidity.
You can play the whole scale on
Yeah.
2 strings instead of 3, because you always need that 3rd string to get that last note.
Yeah.
Well, when you're using 3-finger, if you use 4, you can do it all on 2 strings. So it makes you a little more mobile. And there's some tricks to using it where you can move around the frets so it shows you like where to go. So you have like all these options without even thinking about it. So a pretty neat deal.
That's cool.
So,
That's
but
cool.
I'd say, attitude,
Attitude. That's
music
what I was just
theory,
going to say.
and practice your butt off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Attitude is major.
Well, it
if you
shows
want.
for you guys. You guys do a great job on stage. You always have great attitude on stage.
We just want to kill everybody when we go home. No.
Right on. And then now you guys are doing. You guys are doing a little performance in here too, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
Nice. What are we going to be playing?
I think we're going to play Alone Tonight, which is,
Nice.
one of
It's
our
been
new
a good
songs.
song for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great deal.
And I don't know, maybe 1, maybe 2. I don't know what they're going to let us do.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, appreciate it. Well, I'm Rob Wessels, and this is Cherrybomb 13, and this all is Portland Metro Records presents Off the Record. Be good to each other. Have a great night, and let's do this again. Good seeing you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
Vincent.
having us, Rob.
Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, Portland Metro Records presents Cherrybomb 13.
2, 3, 4. I've been waiting out in the cold. Well, I've been waiting and I'm all alone. Well, I've been wanting to see you again tonight, but that's alright. But that's alright. Yeah, that's alright. Baby, that's alright. Well, I don't wanna be alone tonight. You had your chances, you had my best. Threw them away just like the rest. Wasted time again. Dreams out of sight again. There's so much more that needs to be said. Unanswered questions running inside my head. Do you feel alone tonight? Well, I don't wanna be alone tonight. Well, I've been waiting out in the cold. Well, I've been waiting and I'm all alone. I've been wanting to see you again tonight, but that's alright. But that's alright. Yeah, that's alright. Baby, that's alright. Well, I don't wanna be alone tonight. Well, I've been waiting out in the cold. Well, I've been waiting and I'm all alone. Well, I've been wanting to see you again tonight, but that's alright. But that's alright. Yeah, that's alright. Maybe that's alright. Well, I don't wanna be alone
musicians from around the state, around the region, around the Northwest, if you are live, local, have a pulse, and are dying to get yourselves on TV but just haven't had the time yet, you can get your shirts on TV. Check this out. 5 Star Guitars, our local music store to the stars. I'm sporting their team colors today, and I would love to sport your team colors because apparently my producers are saying I've run out of t-shirts to wear. So please send your t-shirts with your band logos in size extra fluffy, that's for me, and let me sport your colors. Let's support local music and have a great week.